Sofia Vergara has been living a single life for a few months now, but it looks like she's been spending a surprising amount of time with a new man lately. But he might not be as new as you're thinking. She actually has a pretty surprising past with him, but who is this guy? And how did he and Sofia meet? The truth about what's going on in their relationship is honestly crazy, so let's get into it. Sofia and Joe Manganiello called it quits in July, but it doesn't seem like she's been dwelling on the divorce too much. Now that America's Got Talent has wrapped for the season, she's back to traveling around Europe, and it looks like she's been joined by someone truly unexpected. Sofia recently shared a picture of herself in a cafe in Paris sitting next to a new man. They were extremely close to each other, and their faces were actually touching as they smiled for the photo. The caption attached to her post was also incredibly telling. She wrote that it doesn't get better than being in Paris with her new guy, which immediately got her followers talking. But thankfully, they didn't need to research for long to find out who Sofia's new man was, because his Instagram has been tagged in the caption. According to his Instagram account, Sofia's new friend is named Alejandro Asen. His profile is private, so we don't know a whole lot about him, but his visit with Sofia at the cafe wasn't the only time he's appeared on Sofia's social media lately. A few days earlier, Sofia had just landed in Paris. She posted a photo of herself enjoying a bath in the hotel, but the people she decided to hang out with the next day were super interesting. The following day, Sofia shared a photo of Alejandro, herself, and two of her friends, so it looks like she spent at least half of her trip to Paris with Alejandro, but they weren't getting to know each other as new friends. It turns out that Sofia and Alejandro have actually been hanging out together for quite a while. What they were spotted doing just 2 weeks earlier was seriously unbelievable. At the end of September, Sofia shared a series of photos from Alejandro's birthday party. That in itself is very intriguing. I mean, if she's posting about his birthday on her public Instagram account, they might already be getting sort of serious. But what the comments revealed was even more fascinating. Believe it or not, Sofia had actually hosted Alejandro's birthday party herself. Their mutual friends who had attended commented on the post, thanking Sofia for being such an incredible host. After judging by the picture she shared, she went all out for Alejandro's special day. There were several different desserts, including huge cakes covered in fresh fruit. The table was decorated with intricate floral arrangements, and everything else looked equally extravagant. It's clear that Alejandro is a really important person in Sofia's life. Usually the biggest birthday tribute she shares on social media is for her adult son, Manolo. And speaking of Manolo, it looks like he and Alejandro have already formed an interesting friendship. Manolo was one of the several guests at Alejandro's birthday, but they had met each other before, which was obvious in another of Sofia's posts. What she shared in the middle of September was absolutely insane. She posted a series of pictures from Manolo's 32nd birthday party, which Alejandro attended. In one photo, he was actually seated next to Manolo at dinner. So apparently, Alejandro was close with Sofia, her son, and her friends. Considering how involved and comfortable Alejandro and Sofia seem to be around each other, it makes you wonder, how long have they really known each other? When you look at the posts Sofia has been sharing over the last few months, Alejandro has actually shown up in several of them. It looks like he even joined her friends and family in supporting her role as a judge on America's Got Talent. Before season 18 finished, Sofia shared photos of her friends and family members in the audience on a few separate occasions. Could Alejandro have been there the night she was hooked up to a lie detector test?
Do you see anybody in the audience tonight that you're interested in?
Needless to say, she did not seem happy to be put on the spot. But what was Sofia really trying to hide? If she actually is romantically involved with Alejandro, she seems so happy, but maybe she's not ready to deal with certain questions considering how long she and Alejandro have really been in each other's lives. In 2021, when Sofia and Joe were still together, she shared a few photos from Memorial Day weekend. She had spent time by the pool with Joe, Manolo, and some of her friends. Shockingly, Alejandro was included in the celebration, but that's not all. Sofia and Joe first went public with their relationship in 2014. For her birthday that year, Sofia's niece Claudia posted an unbelievable photo on Instagram. In the picture, Joe was shown sitting next to Sofia at dinner. It was one of the first times they appeared together as a couple, but also seated at the table was none other than Alejandro. That means Sofia has been friends with Alejandro for at least 9 years. He's been shown on her social media many times over the years, and he's been there for her biggest moments. He was even spotted at the 2016 Emmys with her, Joe, and a few of their friends. So could Alejandro and Sofia be keeping quiet about their possible relationship now because of their long history as friends? Sofia and Joe's divorce still isn't finalized, so maybe she isn't ready to let him know that she's moving on, especially with someone someone he knows. Joe might now be asking the same question that a lot of other people are curious about. Have Sofia and Alejandro ever been interested in each other before? There could be some shocking secrets in their long friendship that neither of them are ready to have exposed. It is pretty bizarre that Sofia has been spending so much time with Alejandro lately. They've clearly been in each other's lives for years, but recently they've been getting spotted together more than ever. And maybe people are starting to notice who Sofia has been spending time with, including one of her former co-workers. What Julie Bowen just revealed is seriously crazy. Julie was recently interviewed by People magazine. Not surprisingly, she was asked about how Sofia was doing following her split from Joe. Julie said that Sofia was doing great and that her Instagram says it all. It seemed like Julie was referring to Alejandro's multiple appearances on Sofia's Instagram, but maybe her response was a little more innocent. After all, Sofia has been sharing so many intriguing posts lately. She's been attending quite a few concerts in Los Angeles. She shared pictures and videos of herself having fun with her friends at a Beyonce concert, but she also showed up to Taylor Swift's show and a Karol G concert as well. In September, Sofia told Entertainment Tonight that she's been trying to have as much fun as she can. She claimed that she's lucky to have such supportive friends and family, and she's been going everywhere they invite her lately. I wonder if that means Alejandro has been inviting Sofia to hang out more often. It doesn't look like she's posted about his birthday until this year, and it's extremely telling that she was the one to host his amazing party. It'll be interesting to see if Sofia sets the record straight about her and Alejandro's relationship. Maybe they're still just friends, but with their long history and everything that's been going on recently, it seems like they could be more than friends behind the scenes. Not to mention, it definitely seems like Sofia and Alejandro have been getting closer lately. I mean, they literally couldn't have been any closer together in the most recent photo she shared of them. They were the only ones posing for the photo, which seems meaningful on its own. Sofia doesn't usually share pictures just of herself with a guy without explaining anything, but they were both beaming and she was even leaning into his side. So hopefully, if they're dating, they're really happy together. But now that we've gotten into who Alejandro really is, I want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts about Sofia and Alejandro hanging out so much lately? Do you think they're just friends, or could there be something more romantic going on? Let me know in the comments below.